gotta smile.
You got a book.
I have questions.
What's gonna be the opening line? Every podcast has an opening line.
It's gonna here. I have it written down. Like the music? Would you like?
Jingle.
Would you like to record the jingle?
No, but you should have like a.
What is that?
We can use a song that I wrote called.
And I already can't put this on the internet. Hey guys, welcome to Truck Talks. For those of you who are new, which is everyone since this is episode 1, we are back punch farriers. My name's Lizzie and we're run by Diego Almeida, who is an AWCF. We're going to be posting instructional videos here on YouTube every Monday, going over forging techniques, pretty much anything to do with horseshoeing. And every Friday, we're going to have these Truck Talks, which is just going to be, filming Diego's spiels, rants, life advice. So yeah, these are going to be every Friday. We're starting on Tuesday, so next one's going to be next Friday. So like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. You can also follow us on Instagram at backpunch_ and TikTok at the same handle for more daily content. Let's get into it. You gotta be like, hey guys.
Hey, is it you?
You have to say hey.
No, you're the one that opening.
Okay.
You're in charge of it. I'm just answering questions. Your job is to portray my grouchiness, my split personalities.
Okay.
We're gonna do like a sexy voice. We can do like a filter.
Here we go.
Come on, host. Don't be shy now. It was your idea.
Okay, so this is Diego Almeida.
Almeida. The E comes first.
I've been saying your name wrong for a year.
So has the rest of America. Say it, May.
Almeida.
Not like May. Say like the month May.
May.
Almeida.
That's what I just said, Almeida.
Yes.
Oh, we need our little mics.
Not Almeida. Not Almeida. Not Almeida. Almeida.
Where's the mic at? Well, this is fine because we'll have it all smoothed out from the way to Galton River Ranch.
This must be the mic ever. This little thing.
At least I didn't get the pink one. Put it. Okay. I gotta switch the phone around.
Huh? On my beard. Can I just put it here like this?
Just put it right there and it'll pick it up. Okay. So where are you from? This is the get to know you.
What?
It's episode 1 is always the get to know you.
You already know me.
Well, yeah, but the world doesn't.
Where I'm from.
Yes.
From Brazil.
Okay.
I thought we were gonna talk about something relevant.
Well, okay. I guess that's the only. Okay. It makes sense for the first one to be like get to know Diego, right?
I thought it was just like recording our talks in the truck, and then you're just gonna. Is it like an interview every time?
No. Well, okay. Here, what else do you want to
Joe
talk?
Rogan.
Here, this will get you going.
Is this edited or like raw footage conversation? Like,
I couldn't post it on the internet if it was a raw footage conversation.
people like raw.
Yeah, I thought it was just like us.
Okay.
Let the camera roll,
Here.
and then we just stop talking.
Let me just.
And then you just take shit out of it, the stuff that you like.
Why don't we just pick a topic?
You know, we'll cut
Let's
class.
go with apprentices.
The Epstein
Oh
client
boy!
list
Oh
just
yeah, it
came
came out.
What?
The Epstein client
Is it?
list.
I need to get 3 mics. So Levi's little interjection.
Where's the other one that we had?
I'm like Jamie on Joe Rogan. I'll just Google stuff.
Where's the other one that we had?
They're not. They can't all connect to my phone at the same time. That's why I got one with 2. So anyway, let's talk about apprentices.
Let's talk about helpers, yeah.
Okay, so here's the tea world. Some guy just called me a helper, and I'm an apprentice, and it got me a little salty. You gotta talk to the camera.
Are you talking to me? I thought you were the one talking.
No, I'm talking to the camera right now.
Oh. You got a little offended, that's for sure.
Well,
got a little butt hurt.
Okay, when you hired me, you were like, "There's okay." One of the like beef conversations we had, you were like, "Do you want to be a helper? Because I'll treat you like a helper, or do you want to be an apprentice?" So now I'm
I
like,
did say that.
you did say that. Because helpers pull and clench, and you don't teach them
Sometimes
anything.
they don't even do that.
And sometimes they don't even do that. You don't teach them anything. Apprentices, like,
Well, now we should go back, right? So we start this new year now. How many people do we have now working with us? Like us three, got Maddie, we got Dagny.
Uh-huh.
Right? Was it five? Four.
Four.
You guys plus me, right? Five of us.
Okay.
How many people contact us looking for apprenticeships because they say that nobody else is hiring, right?
Yeah, a lot.
And you can't blame them either.
Mm-hmm.
But why is that?
Why is it that they contact us?
No, well, why isn't seasoned farriers like looking to hire apprentices?
Because most of my generation sucks.
Well, why?
Because we have no work ethic. We don't know how to learn or want to learn. Right?
Well, that's part of it, right? But the problem is these people spend a lot of time building their businesses,
Mm-hmm.
right? They are putting their building their reputation, and when you bring somebody on the team, right, you become a representation of that person.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if that person is not representing you accordingly, one, based on the same work ethic that you have to build your that you had to build your business, the clients see that,
Mm-hmm.
and then that and then if it doesn't work out, then the person runs the risk of losing clients. And
Yeah.
a lot of times, when apprentices start, they slow you down.
Mm-hmm.
But the idea is that, okay, you're gonna slow me down now. I'm gonna invest time and energy. I'm gonna teach you. We're gonna develop systems. We're gonna learn how to work together, and then in the years to come, you like there's a reward
Mm-hmm.
there, right? But what happens is people show up and then they stay for 3 4 months, and then they think that they're being exploited. They're like, these people are just taking advantage of me. I can make way more money if I go out on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And then they leave and they try to do it, and the industry just crushes them because they're not ready.
Mm-hmm. They don't have any skills to stand on.
But they don't have any skills, they don't have any knowledge, they don't know how to run a business, they don't know how to even talk to people properly. Yeah. Right? Like, they don't understand that certain things that you can say might offend a horse person, might cost you a whole barn.
Yeah, like literally telling somebody their horse is lame when their horse is lame.
Well, there's that. I mean, a lot of times, like, I've had people get mad at me because I miscolor their horse. But so then a lot of guys, they don't want to go through that anymore because they put in the time, they put in the work, and it's before they just leave it and they got to start all over again. And this time that they're spending with these people, right?
Mm-hmm.
They can't scale their business because the apprentice is not capable of handling the extra load yet.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So they're putting everything in the back burner for 4 or 5 months to get you going, in hopes that, okay, 5 months I can start pushing the business so we can grow. And then if they do that and the apprentice leaves them hanging out to dry, now they're stuck with way more horses that they can handle it, and it just tarnished their reputation too.
Mm-hmm.
Right? On the other hand, it's got to be something for the apprentice that would want the apprentice to stay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we have the business model that we have. But right, because we want the people to start and stay for as long as possible, right? Like, we don't want the people to leave, right? We can force them to stay, but we don't want them to leave. Mm-hmm. So there's something in this pie for them if they help make it, right? Versus holding out somebody for you. Okay, it's a 1 year apprenticeship, and you got out, and okay, go. That could be very silly for us. We all live in the same area, right? And we do a 1 year apprenticeship, and then You all leave, and then we just start competing against each other versus just working with each other. Easier, right? The job is easier. You got somebody in the truck that, sometimes just to help you mentally,
Mm-hmm.
you got somebody to help you if you have a difficult horse. You can get more horses done. That's the only way to scale the business is by shoeing more horses. But you are only capable of shoeing so many horses.
Yeah.
And then in horse shoeing, right now you guys are. It's no different than playing sports. You guys are on your prime now, but not when it comes to skill yet, right? Like you become more skilled, but then your body is a trade-off. Then your body cannot handle as much,
Mm-hmm.
right? So what do you do? So to me, it's a very silly idea to, oh, let's just do a 1 year apprenticeship and then we leave and then okay, and then you're shooting horses 10 miles from here, Levi is shooting horses 20 miles from here, like, and we all competing against each other and then trying to figure out prices. There's nothing to depending where you are. Prices are all over the place, right? Here, prices are all over the place,
Yeah.
right? Versus, okay, why don't we get together and then we just form this team where everybody benefits from it? I think it's just smart. That's why I don't consider you guys helpers. In the beginning, you gotta do work of helpers,
Mm-hmm.
right? But it's a two-way street. Like you gotta show commitment, and then we'll teach you, and then you stay, and then the better you get, the more money you make. Get your certifications and that kind of stuff. I think to me, it's the most productive idea.
Yeah.
Versus running a 1 year apprentice 6 months. Or I could just say I'm just gonna hire people in the summer when I'm busy. And I'm gonna kick you guys out in the winter. Like it wouldn't be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a slow season now, right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows in Montana this time of the year is a slow season. Like we go crazy for 7-8 months. But we working like last year we did what? We sometimes took Sundays off. But you guys took Sundays off. I sometimes took Sundays off.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We were going 6 days.
Yeah.
Right? For 7 months straight, 7-8 months straight. But then winter comes, people just disappear right after Thanksgiving, mid-December. People just disappear. Then we won't see them again until late February, early March, right?
Mm-hmm.
But just like I do, you guys have bills to pay too. So it wouldn't be fair for me. Like, if I have a vested interest in having you guys stay, it is my responsibility to make sure that you're taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Just like it's your responsibility to make sure that you protect the business.
Yeah.
Right? I think it's just fair. You know what I mean? Because it could do like not even horseshoeing. Other businesses do the same thing, right? They lay people off. Like restaurants would do that, right? They lay people off. Like sometimes you show up to your shift. Oh, we're not busy. Go home.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not fair.
Yeah.
Right? And what kind of loyalty will you have to a business that treats you like that? Right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I was apprenticing, and I was still in the helper stage. I couldn't do much, and a lot of times Steve would take a week off, and then he'll leave me with a bunch of farm chores to do, so I could earn my pay, and he was right, that's what I did for him. But I only did that for one summer. It's like, man, next summer when he takes his vacation, like he's gonna be sending me out to shoot horses because I'm not gonna be here mowing grass and carrying logs and stuff like that. So then that motivated me to practice because I was more useful
Mm-hmm.
being out there and making money, making business money, than me standing in his house and cleaning weeds and stuff like that. But I understood why he did that because like he said, okay, I'm taking a week off. You don't have to come to work, but you're not getting paid either. I would not like that. So I'd rather just mow grass and weed and clean stuff and move hay if I can get paid because I didn't have the skills to be useful. That was the only skills that I had that could be useful to him, right? But the next year, he wasn't like that. I was better, so he could send me out to go shoot horses, to go do horses, right? And the whole idea is that eventually we all become interchangeable. And then like you, like even now, like if you guys need days off and stuff, it's not a big deal, right? You guys put it on the schedule as long as we know ahead of time.
Mhm.
Like we always make work because we have enough people. Like if you just by yourself, what happens? What happens if you get sick
Or hurt.
or hurt? Even worse, right? Well, if you get hurt for a long time,
Yeah.
which is not very far fetched.
Yeah. You break a hand and you're out of work for
Yeah, then what are you gonna do,
a couple weeks.
right?
Yeah. When you're working with people, you can.
I don't care. Like people will say they'll come help you and stuff like that. They'll come if they're out of state,
Yeah.
right? And people fly across the country to help other ferries, which is very laudable. But local guys, very few of the local guys will do that.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I'm not blaming anybody. At the end of the day, it's business, right? Like if this restaurant's closed, people are gonna go to the one next door.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
But apprenticeships they're difficult, right? Because you gotta manage the people, you gotta teach people the systems. You know, the clients gotta like you. The clients don't like you, then
You're not touching my horse.
yes, and then you have 10 horses to shoe, but the client doesn't like you. How's that work? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you could be there running the kitchen, but just your presence at somebody's farm that doesn't like you.
Is yours on? Is it a little light? No, it's not. Okay. Proceed.
Correct. I'm proceeding.
What were we talking about?
Did you know that Bon Jovi could be a geologist? Know who Bon Jovi is? John Bon Jovi.
Yeah, the shot to the heart.
Yeah, he wanted to be a geologist.
He wanted to be, or he could be.
Well, he wanted to be one. You know why?
Why?
He likes rock. You want to laugh? Cause pretty good, huh?
That was pretty bad. Did you laugh, Levi? I don't think you
I
laughed.
did that.
All right, what personality do I want to access now so I can access my automatic tool changer?
Well,
like the CNC machines, I can switch tools.
The funnier you are, the more blooper reels I can post on Instagram. So.
You have like a dad joke segment.
You have more?
They're not appropriate though.
That's fine.
Huh?
That's fine.
You're like, do you know please? Get it, please, please, please. And then the punchline is please. And then you're gonna get deleted.
Not if I bleep it out.
Let me ask you a different question then. Why do you think what made you choose an apprenticeship? Why could you just go out there and shoot horses?
Well, because I sucked, personally. I literally couldn't pull a shoe after
Well,
school.
but you came from a different circumstance. Like, if I finished the whole program, right?
I missed half of class.
You had a lot of stuff going on at that time, but why seek an apprenticeship? Okay, let me ask you this: when people finish vet school, they're doctors, but they'll go do an internship where they work their asses off for, no money.
Well, that's because it's like almost a requirement. It's expected of them.
It's not required.
It's not required, but it's like everyone
it's expected,
expects it.
Right? But why isn't it with farriers?
Because there's no standards for being a farrier in America. You can just buy a raspberry.
Okay, then you, from a personal standpoint, like what made you choose to apprentice? Because okay, you sucked.
Well, okay, yeah, but I just didn't know enough. Even if I completed the program in its entirety, I still would have felt like I didn't know enough.
How long would have been enough?
I don't know yet. Still not there. Do you feel like you know enough?
Oh no. I'm finally starting to figure stuff out now. 15 years later.
Yeah. So
I can truly say that I learned how to follow 3 years ago.
So there's never really a point of knowing enough. It's just a point when you decide to stop learning or figuring stuff out.
Yes, but at what point do you think is enough for you to start charging for your service? To feel comfortable charging for your service? Because you're always going to continue learning. I mean, no matter what trade you're in, right? If you're an electrician, you're always going to learn more stuff, right? The more you do the trade, right? So at what point is enough for you to start charging? That you feel comfortable charging, I guess.
For me, it would be after I got my CF.
Okay. But that's just a certification, right?
I know.
But I'm talking about skill set. What do you think are the skill sets that you would need to be able? I personally, and it's probably gonna piss a lot of people, but I personally think that people should not be able to shoot horses for themselves if they're not a tournament farrier.
I would agree with that.
I mean, it's a set of plain stems with clips. I mean,
yeah,
it's. I mean, the students do that, right?
They do that after 6 weeks.
But then it goes, just people that are certified. Just because you're certified doesn't mean that you're a good farrier. That's true, right? But you worked on that skill. Now, whether you want to use it or not, that's a different story, right? I mean, you can be a journeyman electrician, but just to wire everything without falling cold, that's a personal decision, right? But you have the knowledge. Need to get this trained down. Get this figured out.
I should have bought 2 of these. Is this the last stop? Okay. Do you want to take this road? Oh, we're gonna get lost. I bet you $20 you can't make it there first try.
Why you want to bet? Because you still owe me 12 tacos.
Okay, just kidding.
Want to put 20 on top of the 12 tacos? I'll do it. Huh? Yeah, I'll bet you 20. Where's my wallet?
No, it's okay.
No, 20. You got 20. I know you got 20.
No, it's okay.
No, it's on now.
It's okay. No, we didn't shake on it. I'm good.
Tacos.
Every single time we've taken this way, you've gotten lost.
But I know now. Well, eventually I gotta learn.
It happened several times, though.
I know.
Airplane.
I have a feeling we're gonna get it right this time. Don't believe me? This is the scenic route.
Isn't this way supposed to be shorter if you take the right way?
I don't know.
I don't know, because you've never taken the right way. You've gotten lost every time.
Didn't we? Is it here? No. It's okay. I told the lady we'll be there at 1 o'clock.
I thought it was 1:30.
I decided we had a cancellation, which we did. Here. See it? I can turn right here.
I think you go that way.
No. Don't do that, cause so you can win a bet.
It's is that a whole entire bridge between those two houses?
Yeah. That must be like the couple and their in-laws.
Yeah.
They can just like burn the bridge. Did you get it?
I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's also ugly.
I think it's very creepy.
Well, if that's just like a guest house or something, it's like valid.
Why do you need a bridge?
So you don't have to walk outside.
It's just
you know,
mud.
Well, the bridge is outside.
Well,
The
I mean,
bridge
like
is not covered.
on the ground.
What?
You can walk on that. You can
There's
walk.
really no purpose for that bridge. It's not covered.
Well, maybe they like.
It's not flat. It's no shorter because
Well,
it goes down and up.
Okay, what if their driveway is gravel, so that it's way easier to just shovel that off?
If you can afford a bridge like that, you could afford a couple bags of concrete.
Yeah, and their driveway's concrete. I can see it.
Maybe it's old people that live down below, and they don't have to walk up the hill. They can just walk pretty much flat across the bridge.
The bridge is not flat.
That's true. There's a pretty steep drop off to that little house. Their knees would hurt.
Plus, the bridge is exposed, so in the winter it probably covers with ice. Right?
Unless it's heated.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's wood.
Stop by on the way out. Just go for a walk on.
We work for the county. We're here to inspect your bridge. We heard one time Grant and I got stuck here. We can get the van to come up. The van, see? The van would go and.
You and Grace got stuck a lot of places in
Yeah.
the van.
See that guy called the van a little van. Very demeaning.
He called me a helper.
Called you a helper, and you called the van a little.
So is this
van.
what you want to do full time?
Oh, yeah,
you
so
wanna be a
when did
full-time
he ask you
farrier?
that?
No, not him.
Oh yeah, the other one. Levi, you up? Before you hop in and start moving.
Do you want to do this full time, Diego? Like, is this your career path?
I think I'm kind of stuck with it now. Some days I wonder.
Well, like, is that what you're working towards? Are you working towards becoming a full time farrier?
Yeah. Actually, I'm working towards becoming a part-time farrier. That's her name, right?
Yeah.
Hello. Now you're fine. You're good.